Hey guys, what's going on? Nananki here, bringing you some more Kerbal Space Program. I finally started playing this game again on my new rig. I was gonna import my previous install from my old computer, but I was also planning on buying a new monitor for my old computer so I could run it, and it does not have one yet because I had to spend money on my car because things broke on it, and unfortunately, you need the car, so more than the monitor. So unfortunately, it's still sitting there inaccessible, and I didn't want to wait anymore. So I installed Kerbal Space Program. I kind of was just messing around. I was going to make a heavy launch vehicle on which I would build other things, but it ended up kind of having a fatal flaw. And so I'm going to skip the whole building process since it's not a good tutorial to follow since it resulted in a flawed design. I do, however, briefly mention the reason why it's flawed, and then also you'll notice the music volume is too high. I remember to lower the sound of the engines and whatnot to 6% of their normal volume to accommodate a person talking, but I forgot that the music is actually quite loud as well in some scenes. In some scenes it's perfectly quiet, which is why I didn't actually realize, because when I heard the music in my test run over me talking, it was in space, and in space it plays quieter music. On Kerbal and in, well, occasionally in space as well, it plays much louder music, and then you can only barely hear me. All the same, here's the first Kerbal footage in a while, and it's to be immediately followed by some much more interesting footage involving rovers and moons and stuff. And we're at least preparing for rovers and moons and stuff. Anyway, the rest is pretty much live commentary. There we go, that's plenty of acceleration for these lower stages. See, it's even overheating at that velocity. There we go. I think that's just about perfect. Now, this thing really does not want to roll over. Oh my god, I can't even make it roll over. What the hell? What is up with these controls? What is up with this thing? What exactly happened to cause this? Screw it, I'm going into full self-destruct mode. Screw it. Yeah! Woo! Oh god, it took out the parachute. Plan on that. Okay guys, you can call that an aberration. Let's try that again. Let's just try going straight this time. Let's see how that plays out for us. Last time it started having fits. Somewhere around here, but I was also trying to control it. Nope, it's doing it again. Look, it's having a fit. I think I should take those other wings off. It seems to not like them. All the engines exploded at once. This is so much jet fuel. This is a huge-ass bomb, is all this is. No, we still have a parachute, though. We can drop all these bombs as we go down. It'll be beautiful. Yes. Excellent. Here we come. I hope there's no one shelling down here. Nobody having a picnic off the edge of this field to watch the launch. Like, run for cover. Holy crap. I love how they all fall so lovely in a straight line. Something bumped into something. The one with the wing is all having a fit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the wings are the cause of my problems right now. Something tells me I should deploy my parachute right about now. Nice. Whoa. We're getting something into orbit, damn it. Debris. There's still pieces falling. Oh, and flying canards. I'm glad that's still a bug. Big enough explosions tend to cause weird canard effects. There it is. Yeah. This is fine. This is totally accurate physics here in Kerbal Space Program. As you can see. I'm pretty sure the spinning is because of all the random wind drag and unbalanced. Actually, it's because they're closer on the sides, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's probably why it spins. It's not really symmetrical. That's why. Because I suck at designing rockets, that's why it spins. Short answer. If everything is not perfectly symmetrical, you will probably get some rotation in some various stages of your operation. This thing's drifting a bit. Oh boy, I'm chasing it. Oh, okay, good enough. Spinning. That's a moon interaction, if ever I've seen one. Let's say goodbye to Kerbal for now. Goodbye, Kerbal. And say hello to the moon. Because the sooner we make our adjustments, the less delta V they will require. Sub 10 kilometer orbit? That's cool with me. Oh wow. 2 kilometer flyby. You think that'll be okay? I don't know. For science, let's do it. Screw it. What do you guys think? Kerbals? Fellow Kerbals? Oh, I guess it's just... Oh, there you guys are. Who has the window seat? I want to look out the window. Can I look out a window? No, apparently. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, I can. Yeah, excellent. Hey, bud. Hope there's no 2 kilometer tall plateaus or mountains. Let's rotate slightly so they get a better view out of the cockpit. Hey, there's the moon. Yeah, this way. Okay. Cool. Hey, controlling things from the cockpit. That's kind of groovy. Let's get this thing in the window a little bit better, shall we? Excellent. Now we'll have a good view of potentially our own destruction. Excellent. I really hope not. I really do intend to live. If it looks like we're going to crash into something, I'm going to intervene. I understand in the next version they're updating the appearance of the moon. I was like, well, that's cool. Something to look forward to, I suppose. I'm keeping the moon in the window. Just to be on the safe side, I just want to take a look here at our periapsis. It is still a thing, right? We still have one. Okay. You know, on this view, it really does look like we will be okay. Because at no point do I actually see the blue line intersecting with a mountain or a hill. So we'll see. It's going to be on the dark side, though. That's going to be scary. Here we come. Hey, look, some kind of thing. Look, a shiny thing. I see a shiny thing. Can I zoom down to the surface far enough to see what the shiny thing is? I don't think I can. In fact, just seeing how tiny we are kind of freaks me right out. Oh my god. I don't like this. Let's go back in. Alright, ball bearing mode engaged. Whee! Let's zoom out super fast. Wow. And zoom back in. There's all kinds of shiny things on the moon. Worth investigating, probably. Alright, here we go for our super close pass. Shiny thing ahoy. If we blow up, all I can see is black, and that's kind of boring, so I'm going to go back to the exterior cam. Get a little bit better feel of how close we actually get here. Oh, wow. Of course, there's no atmosphere on the moon to drag us down. That's what makes this possible. Goodness gracious, that is close to the surface. Wow. Oh wow, it took away our time warp. That was weird. Oh, because we're below 5,000 meters. Holy crap. We're still not even close to our periapsis. Yikes! Alright, I am officially freaked out. If we hit the ground, oh my god, there's the ground. But are we gonna be okay here? I'm starting to be worried about this whole plan. I'm just getting angled in case I have to, you know, hit the boosters. If a hill comes out of the horizon here on us. I think we're gonna be okay though. This actually looks fine to me. Yeah, see, we made it. We're fine. All is well. Holy crap, look at the surface though. Wow. That is quite a sight. I don't know, man, I hope the recording and then an encoding process that YouTube puts it through will allow you to see the textures scrolling by at very high speeds. Maybe I will try some kind of brightness enhancement in the video, because that is just downright freaky. It's also the first time my frame rate has dipped below 60 frames per second. Of course, YouTube is only 30, so anything above 30 is fine. Twitch, however, Twitch.tv, when I live stream, allows me to live stream at 60 frames per second. It looks very smooth. I do like it. Well, now that our ultra close pass is complete, Jebediah is very pleased. Bill and Bob, not so much. I think it's time to go ahead and head back to Kerbal. Wow, look at this thing go gyrating all over the place. Thanks, Gimbal. Whoa. Oh, there's like another moon encounter here. I'm gonna be okay though, right? I'm not gonna crash into the damn thing, am I? Nah. It's gonna pass in front of me, actually. Is what's gonna happen. That's kinda cool. Well, let's get to it, shall we? If anything, it's gonna help pull me down into Kerbal. Yeah. Bye, Moon. Bye, Moon. It was fun being in your sphere of influence again. And down to Kerbal. Here we come, Kerbal. Whee! Smack! It feels like that's gonna happen, but it doesn't. Alright, now I can get rid of all these extra fuel tanks. Woo! The dance of the fuel tanks. Isn't it spectacular? That's just lovely. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be landing now, but I wanted to be absolutely certain. Oh wow, that's some fire, huh? What's a mathematical certainty now? I can go ahead and lose the rest of this giant fuel tank. I'm kind of afraid to have it connected, to be honest. Ooh. Interesting that it seems to have a lower aerodynamic resistance than I do. Don't really know why that is. On the bright side, these guys are not going to have to deal with very many G-forces. Not at all. See, with the periapsis that low in the atmosphere, even though it seems like all this space junk is going to sail back out into space, it's not. It's just going to until it goes down. Like water circling a drain. And the upside of spending so much time in this middle zone of the atmosphere is that we are constantly bleeding off velocity without having some incredible G-load. Which is, you know, if you actually had living occupants, would be a thing that would matter and you would care about. Especially if you were one of them. I'm just saying. If at all possible, I do like to try to play Kerbal Space Program as if actual physics existed in the game, and I would, you know, blow up fuel tanks by trying to re-enter them, and, you know, things like that wouldn't be okay. And so I try to play it like it was 100% real, even though it's really pretty totally obviously loose when it comes to things that would kill you, like impacts and thermal issues from re-entry. The graphics are nice, but there's no actual heat-up effect. There we go. Full deployment achieved. Now it's safe to time accelerate. If you time warp before the thing deploys and you happen to be time warping when it deploys, for some reason it amplifies the force as much as you are accelerating time, so it acts as if this thing weighed 4 times more than it does, and then you die because the chute breaks and they all crash down the last 500 meters in freefall. That's no good for anybody. Successful flight is successful. Good stuff. I did make a stab at a few more designs, though none of them really went anywhere. Like I said, the foundation on which I was building was flawed, so I gave that up. So the first time I was in Kerbal in a while, it turned out to be kind of just practice. But that's okay. I mean, they orbited the moon before they landed on it, so even though I've already been there in previous versions of Kerbal, it just so happens that version 0.21 just came out. 0.21.1, I think it is, in fact. And I got into that, and we will get into that in the next episode of Kerbal Space Program, so please join me for that. Do like it if you liked it. I do greatly appreciate it, as always, and I will catch you next time. Peace. See you on launch. Oh yes, we don't need full throttle at all, do we? Oh, something broke, didn't it? Holy God almighty. Ah! We're tilting a bit. Just a little bit of tilting involved in this launch. Oh shit, it broke. Oh God. Hang on, Kerbals. Oh, it annihilated itself. Beautiful. Oh, yes, ground. Impact imminent. Oh, and we're attached to a big heavy thing, so we're not going to go down at a slow velocity. Well, not as slow. Oh, there goes the lander. Annihilation. Oh, God. Look out! Oh, there's something still ignited. Oh, lovely. And everything else is just exploding. We're gonna hit the ground kind of hard here. Ooh, we're fine. Oh, okay, we're still fine. Wow. Oops. Oh, that'll make for a nice gentle landing, won't it?